So good morning. My name is Paul Ogola. I'm a software engineer, one of the organizers at GDG Kisii. Mine is to welcome you to the event. We are about to kick off. So I hope you guys are all set. And before we kick off, I'd like to welcome somebody to pray for us.
And stand as we pray. My name is Daniel Barongo. Let's pray. Our Father who art in heaven, we thank you for this morning. We thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for everything that you've done for us. Lord Jesus, I pray that as we are going to start this event, you be with us, protect us, guide us throughout this service. And at the end of the program, when we'll finish well, to have something that we'll be proud of unto our lives and that can change our lives. May you guide all of us and also guide our mentors. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, I pray and believe.
Amen. Thank you. All right, good morning once more. We are officially opening the hackathon. So we will do a welcome note with an overview of what to expect for the day, and then we see what we do from there. So let me welcome Faith to give us the opening remarks.
All I want to say is thank you so much for taking your time and coming to join us here for today. My name is Faith Wanyangu. So all I wanted to say, it's such a pleasure to have you guys here. And I'd like to thank you very much for deciding to take part in the Gusii Innovation Week. And I'd like to also explain the theme to those who are not really aware about it. So our theme for today is resilient agri-food systems for nutritional security and economic sustainability. So this theme couldn't come at the right time, right? Across Africa and right here in Kenya, we are seeing how technology and innovation are transforming how we grow, process, and distribute food. Yeah, we did a problem mapping exercise a few weeks back, right? And some of you were part of it. Yeah, how many were part of the program mapping? By a raise of hand. Raise. How many? Esther, you are here. Raise your hand. Okay, so for those who are here, we shared the problem statement, and I hope you guys are well versed with whatever we're building today. How many don't have access to the problem mapping statement so that we share again? How many? I can see 1, 2. How many? All right, so that will be shared shortly. Sawa. Yeah, but then also at the same time, it should be explained. Paul will jump in. Yeah, Paul will jump in the next session so that he explains to you everything. Sawa. Okay, and now, over the next 2 days, you'll be applying the power of AI, right? Data-driven insights and creative problem solving to reimagine agriculture from farm to fork. This isn't just a hackathon, right? It's an opportunity to shape the future of our food ecosystem. Sawa. Yeah? And our goals for this weekend are very simple. We don't require much. Yeah? So one of the goals is to inspire innovative AI-driven solutions that address real agricultural challenges. 2, foster collaboration between students, developers, mentors, and industry experts. Sawa. So make sure the person seated next to you, you know who they are, what they do, yeah, whatever skills they'll be able to bring onto the table. Sawa. Make sure you interact with as many people as you can. People seated over here should know the people across this side. Sawa. So make sure you talk. Feel free to talk to anyone. Feel free to reach out to anyone. We also have our mentors who should be joining us. We already have one mentor over here, and more are to come. So whenever you see them, feel free to reach out. Sawa. And then our last goal is to ignite a community of innovators who will continue to drive change beyond this event. Right? Now, next we're going to prizes and recognition. How many are excited? Oh, you guys are doing it for free. Who wants prizes? Oh, you're volunteering. Yeah? You're volunteering to achane na prizes and awards. Volunteering? Are you volunteering? No. Okay, perfect. Who else is volunteering? For this, yeah? Because I'm asking about prizes and awards, and nobody wants any of them. You want? Simpigata Nduru, say something. Yeah, the ladies in the house, do you know how to, is it ululate or ululate? Jeremy, these guys don't want prizes, yeah? But then anyway, you're volunteering for our county, right? Okay, sawa. Anyways, let me just state them. First place, yeah. Of course, we believe great work deserves to be celebrated, and I want you guys to pour in your heart into this, yeah, so that we come up with better solutions. We'll be having our judges and mentors, our judges tomorrow, who will look at whatever you guys have come up with. You'll be doing a pitch, a presentation, and then also showing whatever you've come up with, and they'll be able to judge based on whatever they see. And of course, you need to have like top 1, top 2, yeah, and all that. So our first prize, mostly we're dealing with cash prizes, but then also we have other goodies to be won, which will be announced later. So our first position, our number 1, yeah, we have like an assured sum of 50,000 for the winning team, right? And then now the second team, after the first team, should get 30,000, and then the third team should get 20,000. So guys, the money is here, and we have it. So make sure you're the team that gets the 50, 30, or 20. Sawa. Yeah? And then aside from that, we'll also be having incubation and growth opportunities, which will be happening through our partners. Some of them have not yet arrived, but you'll get to meet them over time. And then we'll also have recognition on our social media platforms, mentorship and exclusive access to innovation support programs. Sawa. And then also we'll have special rewards and opportunities for continued project development. So project haishi hapa. Whatever we guys are building here today and tomorrow, it's not ending here. Sawa. Yeah, we'll have other further stages because we need to refine it. Okay? Yeah, and then also in addition, we might be recognizing teams in special categories. Yeah, when it comes now to the technical bit of it, best use of the theme. Yeah, make sure AI is incorporated in whatever you're building. Okay, and then most innovative solution. Yeah, best design, UI, UX, and then community impact award. So make sure, even if your team does not fall under top 3, but then you're also falling under these categories so that you get also an award from us. Sasa. And then beyond the prizes, remember the biggest reward is the experience you'll gain and the skills you get to learn from here. Okay, yeah, that should be like very, and also the new friendships that you make and the pride of building something meaningful that could make a difference. Like I said, it is not just a 2-day thing. It's going beyond, and it might be bigger and better, more than we expected. So pour your heart into it, and we'll see how it goes. And then let's make this weekend. It's not a weekend. I am confused. It's a weekday. It's a Monday, right? It feels like a weekend. Yeah, it feels like a Friday, but it's a Monday. So let's make these weekdays very memorable, yeah, and full of learning, teamwork, and full of impact. And also, point to note, like I said, it's 48 hours back to back. I hope everyone carried some warm clothes along. Nani akubeba sweater? Who? Everyone carried a sweater, right? And you guys are ready, kulala hapa, because that's what's happening. We'll be sleeping here. Who did not know? Na nilisema jana kwa group. Who? So for those who did not know, we will give you 1 hour, go back to the house, come with your sweaters, shukas, and whatever you need to keep you warm, because we are not sleeping. We will sleep tomorrow. Sawa? Yeah? Guys, we will sleep when? Tomorrow. Sawa? Yes. So let me introduce our host, who is Leah, and she'll be able to guide you more. Okay, thank you so much.
Good morning. I'm so excited that everybody is here. Feel at home. Let us make friends. In case of anything, ask me. And karibu sana, and I hope we have 2 fruitful days. Thank you so much. Oh, my name is Leah Nyambuche. I'm the hub manager of Fire Labs.
Hello, hi, good morning. My name is Esther Merab. Karibuni sana, welcome all, and learn. Thank you.
So next up, we will have our keynote speech from one very great guy, the guy responsible for all this, where we are, Fire Labs. So let me welcome Jeremy to give us our keynote, and he will do all the honors of giving us all his achievements. All right, so round of applause for Jeremy as he comes.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeremy Riro. I'm a village boy. So I grew up in the village. I went to the city looking for education. I finished my studies and stayed where I went to work, where I went to study. So I stayed in the city trying to find opportunities for myself and, of course, make some money. And then I realized back in my village, my hometown, there isn't much around innovation that is going on. And I was supporting other innovation ecosystems elsewhere. And I decided that we need to have something happening in Kisii around innovation. And that's how Fire Lab started. We were working in different ecosystems and supporting them to thrive. And I realized that can be done here. And so we have been here for about 6 years, trying to make friends and build an ecosystem. But this is the first time that we are trying to bring all the stakeholders together so that we can be able to build a thriving ecosystem here. And so we work closely with the Google Developers Group here in Kisii. They are technical, they understand tech. I'm not a techie, my background is in finance. That's what I do for a living, that's what I practice. But now we partnered with GDG, Kisii, so that we can be running programs collaboratively that helps the developers and the techies in this region to have the opportunities that other techies and developers are having in other parts of the country. You come to Nairobi, there's a lot of opportunities there. Kisumu is opening up, Mombasa is opening up. Actually, Pwani Innovation Week is also happening this week. So there's a lot going on around the country, and we felt you guys who are in this region should not be left behind. You should have equal opportunities like your peers. And that's why we are creating this whole innovation ecosystem here and bringing together different partners to work together. Academia, Kisii University, Kisii National Polytechnic, the county government, that is public sector, private sector players are also involved. And you want to see what innovations come out of this region. Because you guys are brilliant, you're equally talented, you have the same acumen as the guys who are in those other regions that have more resources and are more exposed. So we want to bring that here. We want to make sure that you have equal opportunities, you are able to showcase whatever skills and knowledge that you have, and you're able to be connected to national opportunities where you can scale whatever thing that it is that you have. Could be a talent that wants to get connected to opportunities in the corporate space, nationally and regionally. We are here to support. You could be a talent that wants to develop a solution, then you create it into a startup and then you build it. We are here to support. So whatever it is that you are working on, we are here for you. We are here to make sure that you have equal opportunities. We are here to make sure that you're exposed. We are here to make sure that you are connected with the national and other regional ecosystems, and that's our role. So we are going to be with you for these 2 days here. Everything has been said by Faith, and Paul will provide even more guidance. But for us, it's just to make sure that you are comfortable. There's the infrastructure that is needed. and that we bring in as many partners as possible to support your growth and your success. So as you do whatever you are doing here, know that there's a bigger team behind that is supporting what you're doing. It is not just a competition for like 2 days and then you finish. We have clear plans to make sure that you guys get connected to other partners and you plug in into other solutions. And would love to see you at national level, kind of your solutions working at national level and even regionally. Agriculture is a common theme across many African countries. And so whatever solution you create could most likely be deployed or used elsewhere, even beyond the borders of this country, because technology solutions are easily scalable to new markets. So think about that. Think about the possibilities of what you're doing can be and how big it can scale. And then we'll be here to help you implement it and scale it and replicate it in new markets. You should not worry about that. Yours is about, does this solution work and work well? And then for us is to think of how do we get it from here to the market and to also scale it. So that's our work, and we're here to support you. So that's, I think, in a nutshell, what I wanted to put across. I had said my name is Jeremy Riro. I'm the managing partner of a company called Fi Consult, that one there. So Fi Consult is basically a transaction advisory and management consulting firm. We do a lot of advisory work for businesses. Here in Kenya, we also have an office in Kigali. So we operate in Rwanda, but work across the continent. Now, Fi Consult is the mother company of Fi Labs. And Fi Labs is the innovation hub where you are seated today. And we work in this region to support innovation, technology, and startup building. And our work is to basically build an innovation ecosystem. Now, Fi Labs is the convener of Gusii Innovation Week. It is the first time ever Gusii Innovation Week is being held in this region, and you are the very first participants of Gusii Innovation Week. So you can clap for yourselves. This is the very first activity that we are doing under Gusii Innovation Week. The next one will be for the next 2 days. The next one will be an innovation summit where all of you will have to attend. And because we'll be having it at Dallas Premier Hotel on Wednesday. So you're all invited there. And we'll have guests coming. We have partners coming from Nairobi. We have government officials coming from the national level. We have permanent secretaries. We have CEOs of national agencies on innovation coming. And we'd want to showcase some of the solutions that come out of this. So we'll have showcasing for at least the top 3 that will emerge from here. You'll be part of the exhibition at the summit. And we'll give you a chance to also present to the guests that will be coming from Nairobi and other parts of the country to participate in the Gusii Innovation Week. On Thursday, we'll be doing an ecosystem tour. So we'll be visiting different startups that are already existing in this region so that you get to see what's actually happening in the region. And then that's when we close. On Friday, we'll communicate, but would want to reconvene with some of you that will have very promising solutions so that we start chatting the way forward on how we support you. We don't want you to just disappear. We want to make sure that there is real and tangible support. So as you can see, there's a series of activities happening across the week, and we are glad that you are the people who are now kicking us off, and we look forward to working together with you. Ni hayo tu kwa sasa, tutazidi kupatana. I'm not techie, don't ask me anything tech, but if you want to know how your solution can make money, now there we can talk. Asanteni sana.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. Sinimwambie mseni mkubwa. He's the guy. So if there's somebody's number that you should leave this place with ni yake. Umse. Sawa. Aya. So that was our keynote, a very great one. I don't know if you guys are aware of how big this thing actually is. I'm not sure you are, but ask around. Ulizia, this is a huge thing. It's the first ever of its kind in the region. So do your best. Mambo ni mingi. Sawa, ni masatu njo machache, mambo ni mingi. Anyway, so let me move on to the next section of the program where I will explain some of the rules that some of you already are aware of. Mmesema none of you are in that call that we held last week, Saturday. Right. Right. So, a very brief overview of the rules that we are expected to follow. Number one being the team formation. You need to be a minimum of three per team. How many are two per team? Mko wawili? Tutakubalia. But the ideal number would have been 3. But ni sawa. So 2 to 10, I guess. 2 to 10 members. You must be available for the full duration of the hackathon. So please usiende upote. Stick around, see it through its completion. All right. So teams may be formed before the event, which some of you have already done. Who doesn't have a team as at now? Everyone has a team? Nice. Okay, so, all right. This is very key. Your project must be original, or if it is not, it is an improvement on something that is already existing. Do not copy-paste somebody else's project and present it as your own. We may or may not know, and we will disqualify you for that. Right. So existing, no plagiarism, copying other teams, and the project is yours at the end of the hackathon. You own the IP, the intellectual property. So the project is yours. Our work is to help you grow it and scale it. Okay. You are free to use any programming tool you want. Feel free to use AI very liberally. There are public APIs that you can use. There are open source tools that you can use. If you're not familiar with open source, we were talking about Hacktoberfest. Ask around in the group. Somebody will provide more information for you. The hackathon is going for 48 hours. That includes coding overnight. So we are here overnight. We will provide you with coffee, maybe some snacks, and some blankets. Okay, carry your own blanket, please. Hata misina. All right. So we are here overnight. It's going to be intense. This is the first of its kind. Give it your best, your very best. Sawa. Yeah, as Faith has mentioned, beyond the main prizes, there are side prizes. Mi pia niko na yangu ndapeana. So, best foot forward. Okay? Now, for the submission, who doesn't have a GitHub account? Who doesn't know what GitHub is? Who isn't familiar with GitHub, GitLab, and all these other tools? Tuko sawa wote? Sawa. So we will submit our project via GitHub. Please, and this hasn't been mentioned before, but only have one repo. If you're unfamiliar with how GitHub works, ask me. I'm the guy. Ask Collins. Ask your team members in case you don't know how GitHub works. Have only one repo. Add your team members to the repo as contributors so that we see all the guys that were there, all right? Oh, and your timeline starts today. Kama repo yenyu ilicreatiwa last week or last year, tutajua. Your submission link is only GitHub, all right? So we have GitHub for the project submission. We have a demo and presentation that will be happening tomorrow afternoon. And we also need your team members' names and roles. So in case uko na mtu mwenye hafanyi anything, yeah. So there's that. And then the judging criteria is evaluated based on problem relevance and understanding, innovation and creativity, technical implementation, impact and feasibility, user experience and presentation, sustainability and future potential, and security. Let me mention this because it's a huge problem in the system right now. A lot of this vibe coded. How many are familiar with vibe coding? Yeah. So a lot of problems that are arising at the moment due to vibe coding is people do not make secure applications. People do not make secure applications. I can hack you, right? I can hack your project because you did not secure it. Make sure your project is secure or secured. If you don't know what to use for security, ask around. Tuko, we will help you, right? We also have the mentors. A good number of them are technical, so they will provide you guidance on a lot of these areas. You can ask Aramimi Nico, I'm here. Okay? You will be disqualified for violating the code of conduct, which I will mention in a bit, for using plagiarized or stolen content, harassing your team members or other people. Umeenda kustua watu huko kuingiza baridi, that is harassment. Sawa, usiende kuingiza tu baridi. Sawa. Okay, and then submitting projects after deadline. Deadline is 12 p.m. 12 p.m. tomorrow. Your projects should be submitted. We will begin our presentation soon after. So by 12 tomorrow, have your project submitted so that our judges can begin evaluating. Sawa? Let me see. And the code of conduct, of course, is be respectful, inclusive, and supportive of others. We have zero tolerance for harassment, okay? And collaborate in good faith. Sawa. Usitoke group moja uende kwingine na idea wenye umeona ni moto ukaenda ukaanzisha group yako ukaipa na project ya wasi. Don't do that. Sawa. And lastly, our awards will be based on the judges' score. The judges' decision is final. We will have additional prizes that we can announce. And so for support and communication, feel free to talk to me, talk to Collins, talk to Faith, talk to Leah. Those are our guys. Talk to the mentors as well. We are all here for you. Anything you need, let us know. And ni hayo kwa sasa. So, I am your MC for the day. My name is Paul. In case you arrived after I introduced myself, I am the technical lead at GDG Kisii. I'm a software engineer. And welcome to the hackathon. Happy hacking. We are going for breakfast in a bit. I think the breakfast is already here. So we are having breakfast for the next 30 minutes.
The trail of time, it stretches wide through valleys low and mountains high. One step, two step, let it ride. The sunlight bends, it paints the stream, a living postcard, a fleeting dream. The path ahead is more.
So we are about to resume the program. Once again, my name is Paul. I am your host for the day and for the hackathon. Any questions, direct to me, anybody with this badge, and a few other people that we will get to interact with. So for now, before we continue with what we are doing, I would like to invite some of our partners to give us a few words. Watuambie what goodies they've come with pia. Wasuka mekuja mkono utupu, sindio? Yeah. Uhande mtu moja hapo. Ukiona mtu amekuja kuongea mhande kidogo. But so we have a few partners with us, and I will start with Naftali to come and talk to us about Nyabomoke banana flower manufacturing. So makofi Naftali as he comes.
My name is Naftali Ondiek Nyangena. I come from Nyamache sub-county, representing Nyabomoke. Representing Nyabomoke banana flower manufacturing. After the realization that many farmers, banana farmers, actually do not get a lot of benefit from their produce, because more often than not you could find farmers actually taking their bananas to the market. They are actually affected by direct sunlight without even getting promising buyers. And there was also the existence of brokers who could actually exploit our farmers. We actually came up with the idea of making banana flour. This banana flour takes a lot of processes in actually manufacturing. In the first place, we actually get raw bananas, we buy them from the farmers, and after buying it from the farmers, we actually bring it to our station, and before everything, we actually weigh them, we assess them, whether they are of good quality, and after doing them, we peel the outer part, after which we start now chopping the bananas, and after chopping them, we we actually dip. To avoid discoloration, we use a chemical known as sodium bimetasulfate. This is actually a food which actually maintains the whitish color of the banana. In the process also, after being peeled, they are taken to the solar dryer to dry. Drying depends on the climatic conditions. And after that, they are ground and then actually packed. Now, there are some machines you require in the process of actually doing this exercise. In the first place, you are supposed to have a solar dryer. It can be electric or manual, but the manual one takes a longer duration for the peeled banana flakes to dry up. And you also require a moisture meter. This one is actually supposed to assess the type of moisture that is actually required. After that now, packaging is also done. You are supposed to have a sealer. This one is the one that seals the packets, and even you have to label the packets, and then the products are actually taken to out for sale. This one actually has created a lot of employment to the youth who are actually moving helter-skelter in search of employment. One of the most important things is that if we want to save this world and actually end poverty, because poverty is the best incentive for creativity, let us be creative and be great in terms of our ideas. Greatness does not mean pomp and grandeur. How we do our little things of life, and we do them exceptionally well. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Naftali. So in essence, he is speaking about value addition. And if you look at the problem mapping document that we shared with you, we talked about value addition, processing and manufacturing. So if you need help in processing and manufacturing, that is the guy to speak to. And that was a very brilliant way of showcasing the topic of processing and manufacturing and how to do value addition. And in continuing with the topic of value addition, let me invite Christabel from Nyakigweria to come and tell us a few words. Makofi yake as she comes.
I'm Christabel Mose from Nyamache Sub-County, Paspoketauri Ward. We are dealing with banana value addition under Nyakigweria this organization. Now, I'm talking the importance of value addition in banana. Value addition in banana, first, it helps for those people who have high blood pressure. It just regulates the high blood pressure to come low. For the grown-up of a high blood pressure person, once she or he has taken it and recover. 2, we have intestinal disorders, more especially in ladies. Menstrual disorders, it helps. We have the banana flour of 2 types, the banana peel flour and the pure one. The pure one is the white. The white, you can as well as mix it with the millet as per the ratio. In 1 kg of millet, you just put 1 spoon of the banana flour. Why? It is more powerful than other cereals. That's the reason. And also it helps men. For those who are low, it is immune booster. Not only for men, even for those people who are in HIV carries. HIV carries, it helps them to immune boost their immunities. Then there are some people, once they have eaten the kideri, for example, you have a problem of a heartburn. It helps the heartburn. Once you have licked it, you can as well as lick, or you can as well as put water in the majimoto. Then when you mix it, you just take it at randomly. It has no effect to the body. Then we have those people who have depression. Not some people who are soliloquists. It helps you in it is just like a memorizer. We have those people who have stomach ulcers. It helps those people who have small the stomach ulcers. In general, intestinal problems, it helps them. It is a unique one whereby some people, when you tell them, they took for granted. They don't believe that flour can help them. But for those people who are used up with it, they are just going on. That's why we are doing it. But when it comes in marketing, there are some people who don't buy it because it is unique. So we are requesting you to look for a market, nor you put it in social media so that they can as well as know the importance of the flour. Little did I know that we were coming with the display. By tomorrow I will come for it. Thank you.
Right, so if you did not have a project idea, those two have presented something very unique that you can probably still mbio kabla mtu mwingine apite nayo. Right? Because those are very good ideas for value addition. Okay, so next up we have Wycliffe from Fahari Aviation. Let him share a few words about what they do.
Yeah, all protocols observed. Good morning. Good morning once again. Yeah, Wawire Wycliffe is my name. I'm from Fahari Aviation. Fahari Aviation is a subsidiary of Kenya Airways. Sorry? Voice. Fahari Aviation is a subsidiary of Kenya Airways, and we deal with a technology known as UAS. UAS simply means unmanned aerial systems. Okay, Fahari Aviation started back in the year 2023 under technical, 3 years ago, during COVID-19, during COVID-19, through the engineering project of Kenya Airways, and we chose to do something unique, something different to help our communities in Africa at large. Okay? So allow me to walk you through of some of the things that we do as Fahari Aviation and what we believe in and why we see you people are the future that we are looking for. Okay? Yeah. Have you ever imagined of medical supplies, critical cargo delivery, passenger delivery, precision agriculture, drone piloting? Have you ever imagined of those things? Have you heard of those things? In Kisumu County, we had a project led by Zipline, but I'm not sure if it is ongoing currently, but it halted at some time back. So we use this UAS technology to aid most of the activities here in Kenya and in Africa. So our operations currently, though we aim to advance further, currently it's much of drone operations in almost all fields here in Kenya. If you think of mining, we are the people to go to. If you think of drone in agriculture, that is aerial surveillance, be it spreading and spraying, be it crop health analysis, we are the people to go to, okay? So with crop health analysis, for instance, we use sensors and AI models or AI technologies that can aid our farmer either to do what you call predictive farming, or they can assess the conditions of their crops currently and apply their chemicals or agricultural inputs wisely. Okay? Another thing that we offer is training. We people here, we can think of becoming drone pilots. Okay? With the drone piloting, you are a remote pilot, but in this case, you are applying the skills that you have currently. If you are in data science and analytics, you fly drones, you collect imagery data, and then you process those data to form what we call meaningful models that can be used for analysis. Okay? Are we good? Yeah. Another thing that we are currently, we do a lot of research. We do a lot of partnerships. If you'd like to partner us in most of the projects that we have, currently we have soil health analysis. With soil health analysis, we talk of phosphorus, the indexing, the moisture content, and the likes. So we fly our drones on top of your land, and then our drones collect the data, we do analytics through our models, and then we offer the required solution. Okay? So if you want to partner us with us as well, there is something that we are launching. If you go to our websites, or even if you go to social media, there is something that we've done recently about mobility. It is huge. With mobility, we are thinking of air taxis to compete with Uber and Bolt. So it is here with us. So if you want to develop something in that sector as well, you are the right people. Okay? And finally, about me. Wawira Wycliffe is a developer. I've been coding for quite some time. From 2017 to date, I've been coding. So I'm a software engineer, and I'm a DevSecOps architect. Okay? So for mentorship, yeah, I'm here for you guys. Thank you.
All right, wapi makofi yake tena. So as you've heard, aviation wako here, and they do a lot of things. I hope somebody's building a drone project, hivi. Sindio? And if you are, mko na mse. Atawaambia how to pilot and whatnot. Okay, so thank you so much, Wycliffe, for that. And he's also a mentor, so please bother him as much as possible. As much as possible, sir. Okay, and all right, so now we have one of our key partners here with us today. Kwa group mkuwa mkiona somebody anapiga kelele sana. Kuna mtu anapost sana, si ndio? Hakujua ni nani. Right, so we have a team from Lolwe who are here with us today, and they are doing a lot. And I want to welcome Lolwe to come and give us a few words.
I actually had, bad manners. Good morning, everyone. I actually had a prepared speech, but we are innovators. I've scrapped it. So I'm going to do an off-cuff presentation. Who are we? First things first, I am Opakwa Abwatsi, 2 hard names. I don't know what Mama had in mind when she gave me those names, but they are mine. I represent Lolo AI and Robotics Studio. Who are we, you may ask? We are a tech and innovation company, indigenous, based in Kenya. And our major bias, or our major work is based on leveraging the 4th industrial revolution, emerging technologies from AI, IoT, blockchain, and lately drone technology in partnership with Fahari Aviation. And what are we looking for? We are looking at a situation whereby young people like yourselves, like what you're about to kickstart today, where young people can curate their own solutions to the problems that their various communities have. And these solutions can see the light of day. We have a lot of innovations that are hanging on the shelves, right? I know majority of you have made very, very prolific softwares, mobile applications, web apps, you name them. But most of them do not see the light of day with regard to market opportunity. So you end up becoming ule innovator mechapa. You're broke, but you're innovative. So we are trying to change the perspective towards innovation. And it's in this light that we equip innovators with the necessary tools from ideation to execution. And that's what we are here. We are here to support you. I'll leave that segment of what we offer on the table, the last bit. Mtu mzima kujikopati bila kitu, si ndio? Okay, I'll tell you that. Mine is my sincere appreciation to Philabs. I actually commend you of this fabulous idea of bringing like-minded partners and participants in one room. We scratch our heads, check out innovations, and chaperone them through market linkages in the long term. Second, innovation, as we are young people, we are tired of boardroom innovation, where policies are good, they work for us, they actually guide us, because it would be chaotic without policies. Without our constitution, then basically all manner of legal frameworks, then everything would cascade down into chaos, right? We appreciate that. But we've witnessed the evolution of innovation in that there's a shift from boardrooms to communities. At the end of the day, when we come out of this wonderful session in the next 48 hours, where will we go back? To our various communities, right? To the very same problems that have been existing. So we are creating a culture where we actually encourage young people to be proactive, and rather than whining, to band together and to look for solutions that bedevil their communities. It could be in agriculture, it could be in sustainable development, it could be in circular innovation with regards to waste management, it could be a renewable or green energy solution, whatever it may. But ask yourselves, is the innovation or the prototype or the MVP you're working on, is it relevant to the community a problem that exists in your community? Right? So don't take me to space if you haven't sorted out your waste management in your neighborhood. Right? Identify a clear problem. If it's in AI, this is a clear guideline. My 2 cents, having been in the game for a while. Come up with a problem. I hope all of you have been banded into teams already. If you haven't, some of you are not into teams, you'll be guided on how you'll get into them. But band into teams and ask yourselves, what is the biggest challenge that are we banding together to create a solution to? That's the first rule of the game. After that, ask yourselves, what is the modus operandi? Come up with a project plan, delegate roles, because remember, if you do not plan your day, the next 48 hours, it's going to be chaotic. And you want this situation to be as of less pressure as possible. Avoid the adrenaline rush. The adrenaline rush can actually necessitate you putting in a string of code that malfunctions the entire setup. 2, after you've identified the solution, go to the how. The what, the how, and the who. How are we coming up with this solution? Who? This solution is intended to serve which purpose of the community, or to who is it catered? And what is our value proposition? What will make our innovation stand out, and an investor won't blink twice when we pitch? We don't want a situation whereby we come here, have a meal, and then we have fun. We capitalize on the free internet, or rather the bandwidth, and then we go home. We want to make use and be accountable to our time. And also, after this, I would love, as Lolwe, to support a lot of these innovations, taking them to market level. So what do we bring on the table? I bring on the table the list support that I'll give per individual by virtue of my team having sat down and talking to a number of friends is 20,000 shillings worth of tech tool support, right? And you actually have the leverage to increase the support to 650,000 shillings worth of tech tool support, courtesy of Microsoft. Hata hakuna makofi kidogo. Am I singing a lullaby? I might just go back to sit. It's okay. So that's what you're bringing on the table. We have a very, very prolific product called the Switch. I know you've seen it. You've seen a lot of gorilla shadow boxing on the WhatsApp group. Eh? We call it the Lolwe Switch, and we've actually partnered with our friends at Microsoft. So we want to enable you. If after this, so by virtue of you getting the tech tool support, once you get incorporated, because you are founders, so view your team members as potential business partners. So after you actually cascade it to the next level, and you have your outfit incorporated as a company, you'll actually make a quantum leap from 20K support to 500,000 to 650,000. $1 is basically 130 now, right? So it's 5,000 USD support of tech support from Microsoft, and you're going to enjoy that as soon as you cascade from being an I don't want to use the term amorphous, some unregistered, basically good. Moving from the ideation to the execution phase. So the moment you have your company incorporated, you take the leap. Now you start enjoying support worth 650,000. And then your idea will be listed on the Switch. After that, what will we give you? We'll give you incubation support, we'll mentor you, we'll coach you, and give you and train you on investor readiness, and link you up with investors. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? So, are you satisfied kitu tunaleta kwa meza? And you don't want to go back with them. These things are meant for innovators like yourself. Tech, actually, our business is bringing tech to mashinani, and that's what we are here for. Leverage on these things. I wish you all the best. Rest easy, no pressure. We are here to guide you. We've dedicated the entire 48 hours here. So feel free, reach to any one of us, our friends, and we'll continue networking and knowing each other. By the end of the day, I would be happy if we would say at some point we incubated an idea during a Phi Labs hackathon, and now it's a Fortune 500 company. See you itakuwa kitu poa. Thank you. Asanteni sana. We are here to give you the support that you actually require.
Right. So that is Opakwa from Lolwe. Those are the guys. Be sure to get some goodies from them before the function ends. All right, and last but not least, let me welcome our Director for Youth, Kisii County, Mr. Douglas Arege, to give us a few words, and karibu sana, makofi yake.
Good morning, friends. My name is Douglas Arege, and I work for the County Government of Kisii as Director for Youth, Gender and Social Services. I am pleased to be here today, this morning, to join together with you in this very important program. I am a man over 40, and sometimes when I open my phone or my laptop, an advert comes telling me that I am poor, that I need to do something, some course in AI so that I start becoming rich. So I keep wondering what a 40-year-old man like me can do to be rich. So I'm here today seated with Gen Zs, And I've also seen users of technology here, like farmers, healthcare experts, and stuff like that. I am motivated to be here with you this morning to learn from your innovations and ideas. And most importantly for me is to bring a message of collaboration with the county government where I work, to say that within the innovation ecosystem, if there are any policy issues that the county needs to put in place for you to operate well, we are glad to be able to support you in that endeavor. I must say that we've worked to build with our partners a youth policy, and I believe a key component of that policy is to create an environment where young innovators like you, tech experts, can be able to exploit the resources that we have locally and use them to grow yourselves and provide solutions to the challenges and problems that we have as a society. So we believe with such kind of policies, we can have an intersection between how government operates, how technology operates, then we provide solutions. As government, we are supposed to create an enabling environment where you can be able to create opportunities and wealth for yourselves. My promise is that as you work to innovate, we are creating that environment where your innovation is able to generate wealth for yourselves, for the county, because we also need revenues that we need to run various programs in the county that are going to serve your parents, your brothers and sisters there in the villages. As we do that, we have to also think about creating jobs, opportunities for people. And these jobs are not going to be created in government any longer. The jobs are there with you guys. So we pray that as you innovate, as you co-create, please think about creating an opportunity not only for yourself, but a brother and a sister out there. Because government jobs are getting scarcer. And we believe that out of innovation, we can create a better county, a better country. The African Union Agenda 2063 is basically anchored on what Gen Zs can do to transform this world. Looking at your faces this morning, I see a lot of hope because you are the present and the future of Africa. Africa is going through a transformation, and that transformation must be anchored in ensuring that the young people have the education, the skills, the wherewithal that we need to transform Africa. Africa has been exploited for long, but you are going to provide us solutions that are going to help us safeguard our wealth here in Africa. Your solutions are going to provide support in healthcare, in agriculture, in conservation, addressing issues of climate change that are now dire in this country. And I believe that out of this engagement, then we can be able to get those solutions and support ourselves. As a young parent, I keep asking people like Claire and others whether we can have a program. I think there's something called coding. And they say coding is very important. We need to introduce our kids to coding. And I believe that out of this engagement, we can have solutions that we can give to our children. Every day, we are struggling to keep our kids out of the screen, but it's a difficult thing. Could you people give us a solution as young parents on what we can do to keep kids busy, doing the right things like coding that can help our children, maybe grow their intellect better? So that's what I could be able to say for today, and encourage you to continue innovating, to continue thinking outside the box. I believe together we can be able to succeed in building a strong innovation hub in Kisii. And I believe that we can anchor ourselves to the Kisii National Polytechnic, Kisii University, and make them centers of innovation. Probably at the end of this day, we can be able to start exploring what kind of programs can we partner in. County government, our institutions of higher learning, to bring that opportunity closer to us, to make the environment easier for you to navigate so that you can be able to do your thing and help us make Kisii a hub of innovation. I was talking to Jeremy a couple of days ago, and I was saying, I feel like I want to do something around waste management in Kisii. Okay? Can we get somebody who can be able to tell us what we can do with that waste management? Planning is a major problem in Kisii. Can you innovate something around there that you can share with government? I was listening to the governor for Murang'a speak, and his government is literally being run by you people. Okay? Is there something you can innovate for us around there? Like we have done 2 policies that are critical. We have agenda mainstreaming policy, and one of the components we want to look at is how we use technology to infuse energy into that policy. For instance, if a child has been defiled in a remote area in South Mogrango, how can we have those people relay that information to the center here so that we take quick action? If there's a rape case that is happening at the Kisii National Polytechnic, how do we use technology to ensure that the survivor has been taken to hospital for care, has been given security out of the rapist area and stuff like that? So we are looking at those solutions. And I want to believe that if there is anyone here who is able to give us such kind of solutions, please, we are here, and I hope we can be able to discuss and see how we help each other. Otherwise, thank you so much. I'm also here to learn on what I can be able to leverage on to improve my technology skills. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Douglas from the Kisii County. So you see, we have big shots here to witness the very first Innovation Week in this region. I told you it's big, Cindy. It's a big thing, and we have a lot of people that are supporting us to make sure it is successful, to make sure we innovate and create solutions to our community's issues and problems. So thank you so much, our guys from here who are helping us to innovate and giving us the opportunity to make things right. Now, we are done, I think. Thanks so much. These are our partners. You can talk to them as well. Talk to the guys from Lolway, talk to the guy from aviation, talk to our value addition guy, and you can also talk to our guy from the county. They have ideas too. They can help you in one way or another. Make sure you utilize them to the max. Now, Collins. Right. So we are back in the program from now until tomorrow. Bio. Right? Tunakanyaga mafuta until tomorrow. So at this point, I want to call Collins to deal with the team formation, and then we proceed immediately from there. Okay. Do you have a word for the mentors, or can I say a word? All right, just a second. All right. We also have our team of mentors. So I will invite one of the mentors to introduce himself and provide some guidance.
Hi guys, my name is Chandi, Chief Financial Officer at Lolway. We're not just bringing in the resources you've heard from Microsoft for Startups Founders Hub, we're also bringing in money into your startups. So you have to really work hard to ensure you impress us. Sawa. So we were asked by government officials, the Office of the President and so forth, what are we bringing to you guys? So I'll be transparent to you guys. We can bring in any amount of money into your ideas, sawa? So just make sure you work very hard in the next 2 days to impress us. And there's a special category of prize from Lolway AI and Robotics Studio. The most impressive idea selected by the judges, I won't be one of the panelists, will win a fully paid trip to South Africa, okay? So who knows, maybe it can be a team, maybe it can be an individual, but let's hope that it is a team, okay? So that's the first thing. And then number 2, I just want to reiterate very quickly because the mentors are here and the good director from the county government of Kisii is here. In Kisumu County, we are in charge of rolling out AI and robotics classes across 698 institutions. And through our partners, Green Energy for All, we are going to install solar panels. We are going to turn all those institutions into green innovation labs. So the challenge that the county official who is representing the governor is giving to you is you give us ideas of, number one, how do we solve agriculture? Number two, how do we solve waste? You know, we have a very good program of waste to value. Think along those lines. Number three, gender-based violence, very, very critical. Yes, we're in agriculture, but there's a person who's been taken advantage of down in the village. How will you help them? How will you use technology to help them solve? So yes, I think the topics from the problem mapping, it's around agriculture, but remember, your mother is also a farmer. She has other challenges she's facing. Cindy, your father is a farmer. He also has other challenges facing. You have someone who's doing like value addition, but they're facing other challenges like digital marketing and so forth, okay? So I'm encouraging you guys to do two things. Make a lot of noise on social media on what you're building. Mtu asikudanganye unyamaze na idea yako. Sawa. We are all here. We are all where we are today because we are able to tell our stories in a different way. It's not because I'm confident, it's because I've been repeating the same thing 1,000 times, so I'm good at it. You can also repeat the same thing you want to build 1,000 times. We will keep on correcting you, you'll keep on correcting us, you'll keep on telling us, no, this is what I'm building, until you reach Canaan, Sawa sawa. And then, last but not least, the Office of the President launched the Nyota program. Okay? Wachana na politics, go to reality. Wanapatiana up to 50,000 shillings. It's not a loan, it's a grant. Una apply, unaenda zako, unaenda nayo. Sawa? So think about how you can leverage such an opportunity to invest into your business that you're starting today with your co-founders. Sawa? And then number two, they've also started a sensitization program of planting 15 billion trees. Again, an avocado tree is a tree. Sindio? A banana tree is a tree. Sindio? Why don't you think, while you're solving for the challenges that we have here today, why don't you think of how you can use the Jazamiti app of improving, in improving your startup or your startup idea? Sawa. So I've given you a lot of tidbits here and there, but here we are. We are here to invest in your startups, okay? And we've already invested through Phi Labs and GDG Kisii and our other partners. We've invested in what we call the Africa Innovation Switch. You can check it online. It's been circulating on WhatsApp. Try sign up there. If you cannot sign up, I am here for the next 7 days. I won't leave here today. In fact, I'm not going to sleep. I'll be here till midnight. Nataka unisumbue, you sign up on that thing. Sawa? You sign up, you receive immediately. What did Mr. Opakwa say? Right now, if you sign up, you receive up to $200 worth of credits from Microsoft. Okay? We've waived the registration fee of $200. Now, if you end up registering your company in the next day or so, you'll access an additional 650,000 Kenya shillings or 5,000 USD worth of credits. Isn't that a good thing? Lolo AI is also a Microsoft for Startups Founders Hub company, and we've already benefited from this over the years. And as we speak, since we started with the referral code Gusii Innovation Week, we've successfully managed to get 10 of you onto this. So some of you have already gotten into it. Ni vile labda watawaambia. So we've already distributed around 5 million shillings here. So mwenye amebaki nyuma shauri yake. Powered by Phi Labs and GDG Kisumu. Semeni oye. Sawa.
All right. Thank you so much. So as you've heard, there are a lot of goodies and good things happening in the background. Kama wewe haujui, now you know, right? And lastly, let me invite Mr. Alex, our Director of ICT Kisii County, to come and give us a few words.
So how are you guys? Are you okay? My name is Alexander Botha. I'm the Director ICT, Kisii County Government. I'm excited that I'm seeing young people here, enthusiastic and ready to make a difference in technology. I don't know where to start from because I didn't expect this number. And as we were trying to do the planning, we expected a bigger a bigger venue than this, but nonetheless, we can proceed. So I want to concur with the organizers of this event that we are basically looking at how we can come up with solutions that can be of significance, especially on agriculture and any other sector that we may be having impact on. So I want to start by asking, just to understand the environment, the audience. How many are students here? Wow, that's wonderful. How many are from Kisii University? Oh, that's great. How many are from Mount Kenya University? Kenyatta University? Kenya, is it Kisii Polytechnic? Kenya National Polytechnic, Kisii campus. What is it? Are you here? Kisii KNP, where are you guys? Oh, all right. That's wonderful. I can see. There's my friend there across. Yeah, so I just want to have a few remarks to make. And one of the things I want to say is that as a ICT in the county government, we are excited that young people are putting technology as one of the enablers of even their economic potential. The government of the day looks at ICT as one of the critical aspects of development. And looking at that, then it means that we need to be more proactive to come up with solutions that can help us improve even on existing infrastructure, existing services that are provided. And in fact, if I want to say, we need young people to come up with more creative and more applications to assist us to even make the services to the people even easier. So I wanted just to echo a few sentiments here as I've overheard you guys were talking about. One of the things I think we need to look at as technology guys is that, are we able to leverage on the emerging technologies to improve our livelihood? Yeah. Just the other day I was trying to do a few clips, a few pictures on AI, and then guys are telling me, are you in the US? Then I'm just telling them I'm almost there. So what I was trying to say, there are things that we can be able to do to be able to improve even our visibility. In fact, even currently, I wonder, someone was trying to crack a joke that Kisii, is there anything happening in Kisii? Is there anything happening in Kisii? What does that one mean? Are we able to market our Kisii to the world? And how can we do that? We cannot be able to go to the US and market it there, but we can be able to use the platforms that we have to do that. Number two, how are we able to use technology to provide services for our people? I'm concerned that I've never found a young person coming with a solution in my office and telling me this is something that we can do. I've never found anybody. In fact, my friend there was on attachment in Kisii, and I challenged them. I told them, give me solutions. Let's see what we can be able to do. So I'm looking forward to you guys engaging us, telling us there are things that we have that we can be able to implement. Because having a software development unit in my department means that I also need to get input from you. When we want to do a system, we definitely want to engage some of your bright minds to be able to get those services that we need. So I want us to be more, to open up ourselves. I want us to engage, and I want us to start looking at what are the possibilities of having a particular system in place. Yeah, so that we can be able to assist everybody who is not able to get a particular service so that they can be able to get it on their phones. Some time back, someone came to the office and told me, why are you struggling with, but it's not from around. He told me, why are you struggling with revenue? Why can't we use WhatsApp? I think connecting WhatsApp, doing the API, connect to the system so that you can be able to chat from WhatsApp and then you'll be able to pay for your revenue. I saw that's a nice idea, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm working on that so that we can be able to see, even if you're in your office, you can be able to chat and then you pay for your revenue or for your parking fee, wherever you are. So it's one of the things that I'm looking at for these young people. And number two, you guys from the universities, Kitambo, I think that was 2014, 15, 16. Kisii University used to call me for even Gusii. We celebrate and share ideas. at the end of every year. I don't know what happened to you guys. We want to engage more, isn't it? Let's get opportunity to engage. Let's talk about technology. Tell me, hey, director, there's something that we can be able to do. Yeah, can you come and share with us a few of 1 or 2, 3 things that we can use to ensure that we also get money as we study? So that's another thing that I'm looking at as in charge. And then the theme of this year's hackathon is resilient agri-food systems for nutritional security and economic sustainability. So I want to also participate in trying to understand how you're coming up with these solutions, especially on agri-food. Because nowadays we are not going to the shamba. We are waiting for the food so that we can be able to channel it. We are doing what we call agriculture economics. Yeah, we are trying to get the product itself and then we market it. So we also want to see, we can even be, are we having anybody here who's using the OIT technology, trying to help us see how we can improve on food security? So I am excited. I want to see all those kind of developments or applications with you. And then lastly, I want to share my gratitude to the team that organized for this event. You did a lot of communication, even to the county government, and I'm sure that you'll get communication from some of the officers that you had indicated. So I'll follow up so that you can be able to get even communication from them on what this event can be able to impact around this place. So having said that, I want just to stop here because I know tech guys are very brief guys. So I want to stop here and say that this event is one of the events that is in my heart. I'll be getting more time to share with you and even participate and see what you guys are able to do. May God bless you. I want you guys to start working with the county government. Ukiona kama kuna tenda pale, apply. Because we need to have young people participating in creating wealth. Ukiona tenda hapo hata kama huna pesa, lakini uko na company, we apply. You can go to the bank and tell them, I have this tender that I've won. Please give me money. They'll give you money because all the money will be paid through that account. And they'll deduct their money and they'll give you your profit. So make sure you participate. I want to be very keen on that, especially for the young people who are under 35. My number is 0724 644 819. 0724 644 819. You can call, you can chat me. I'm available. Let's keep talking. My name is Alexander Botha. Alexander, you know the name Alexander, then Botha is B-O-T-H-A. B-O-T-H-A. Sawa sawa. Asante sana. Is any issues, any clarification you need? Yes. Yes, any concern? Any question? Thank you.
All right. Makofia Alexander Botha, ICT Director, Kisii County Government.
So with me, I have a team, or rather teams, that were submitting over the last 1 week. And maybe by the show of hands, how many do not belong in any team?